Yo, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back if you're already subscribed, and if you're new, welcome to the family. So what we're doing this month here for October 2018 is we are using the Ghost Tarot here by Scarabeo and artwork by David Corsi. I want to keep this intro pretty short here, but oh, also guys, check out the description box for multiple links, guys, like the Amazon wish list offer that I have going on for you guys. I mean, for the our podcast, there's multiple links there, and you guys can also contact me through the Facebook Messenger link there too, on Hangouts. There's a bunch of links there. Check it out, guys, okay? I think that's all I wanted to say here, guys. Okay, thank you for rocking with me, and I hope you guys enjoy your October 2018 readings for this month, okay? All right, let's go ahead and bless the decks, and then we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Virgo, Viggity, Virgo. Here's your reading for October 2018. Let's just jump right into it, Virgo, okay? So in terms of traditional tarot, Virgo, we have the King of Wands reversed. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Sun card. We have the Page of Cups. We also have the Nine of Cups here as well. I haven't seen these two bottom cards here at the bottom here for you. We're going to flip them over at the end and see what else they add to the reading. Okay, Virgo? So what I can see here is you may possibly be dealing with a Leo, possibly, and maybe a fire sign in general, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual. All right, Virgo, let's see here. Also, if you notice that I pause throughout the reading, I'm just channeling in the messages for you, Virgo. I want to get them right for you, okay? All right, Virgo. So I can see that this spread here for you this month is relationship based. And what I'm getting here initially, Virgo, is that a lot of this has to do, or where this is centering around, has to do with perception, Virgo. That's really what I'm picking up here. Now, since it's general, you can apply it any way. But let's hop into this, Virgo. Okay. I can see here, Virgo, that you are kind of conflicted, I'm feeling here. But like I said, it's more of a perception thing here. It's more of a perception-based confliction here. I'm picking up here too, it's all in your head, Virgo, and I'm pretty sure you used to hearing that all the time, but you know, there's no smoke without the fire. Interesting, Virgo, I just picked that up for you. So what I'm getting here, Virgo, is that this confliction that's going on, it has a lot to do, I feel, with you almost wanting to leave or walk away from the situation, person, place, relationship, person, place, or thing, whatever it may be for you today. But at the same time, you want to give to it. So there's that confliction here. And I'm getting here too for you that you're slowly starting to realize, Virgo, or come to the conclusion that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it, you know? And what I'm getting here for you is that you're slowly starting to give to this relationship, person, place, or thing. And it's a very slow process because we have the Page of Cups here, clarified by the Nine of Cups. So it's like a part of this relationship makes you happy. You're seeing that this person, place, or thing is being receptive to your forthcomings. They're slowly starting to come, or it is slowly starting to come into fruition, like it's responding to your forthcomings. It's responding, or it or they are responding to your forthcomings, Virgo. Like they're the changes possibly that you have wanted to implement or that you are implementing are being understood, I feel here. But at the same time, Virgo, okay, let me say this, which is good here. So that's great. You know, Virgo, you're all about progression. You're a progressive sign. You always want to move forward, look for the most, or you look or seek out for the most efficient way to do something, to handle something, so that it's done efficiently and it's done the way that it's the best way that it can be done, you know, or exhibited or obtained, you know. Now, on the other side here, Virgo, what I'm really feeling is that there are things coming to light at the same time that this person, place, or thing is being receptive to you. There are things that are coming to the light that I feel, Virgo, that are maybe either worrying you, or little things are coming to the light. Truths, I feel, are coming to the light where it almost makes you want to walk away. There are things about this relationship, person, place, or thing that are sort of worrying you. What I'm feeling here, Virgo, is that this person, place, or thing, or relationship is not checking all the boxes for you. And it's kind of like you don't really want to compromise right now. Which, hey, when it comes to your love, I understand, I get it, you know? But my guides want me to just remind you, Virgo, that we all are not perfect, you know? And this individual, person, place, or thing also has a checklist as well. Now, it may not be as detail-oriented or as refined as your checklist is, you know? But what I'm getting at here, Virgo, is that this relationship, person, place, or thing is compromising with you, Virgo. They're trying to work with you. And it's interesting how I started over here initially, where it was like how I was saying that they, person, place, or thing, is being receptive to you. I feel like they're willing to compromise, Virgo, you know? And there's a fine line, you know, between compromise and things being ineffectual. Hope that makes sense. Because, Virgo, you know, there's nothing wrong with the checklist. But when we operate strictly from that checklist and we are not open to deviating away from it, sometimes, Virgo, we find that the one thing that we feel we truly want within the most refined method, or that meets all of our check boxes, you know, sometimes we find that it's too refined. And there's no room that's left open for optimism. There's no room left open for... There's no room left open for additives, which make things interesting, which spark the imagination. Virgo, you need to leave room in your heart for the unimaginable, I'm feeling here. Now, there's certain things that are really big and important to you. Absolutely don't compromise on those things, you know. But I feel, Virgo, that, interesting, when our checklist is too refined, we find, Virgo, that sometimes we end up compromising ourselves within wanting to check all those boxes off. And also, Virgo, it's almost on or within an alternative perspective, or viewing this from an alternative perspective. What I'm about to say is sometimes when that checklist is too refined, it can lead to others or us finding out that it's not organic. It's something that doesn't exist. And while we're so concerned sometimes, Virgo, with checking off all of those boxes, right? The other individual, person, place, or thing also has a checklist. And if we're so concerned with making sure that we check all those boxes off. We don't leave room for adjusting or compromising, I'm going to say ourselves, or compromising ourselves within the situation, or compromising within the situation regarding the other person's checklist. So overall, Virgo, what I'm getting here is that we need to not be so specific, because so specific is boring, Virgo, you know? And that's coming from me. I'm a Virgo sun. I mean, I'm 15 degrees Virgo. I'm in the middle of that constellation. Mercury and Sun in Virgo in the 12th house. And I mean, this reading is not about me. Obviously, it's about you guys, but I'm just letting you know that this is coming from someone who is very Virgo. And, you know, we find ourselves operating from an inorganic place. And of course, Virgo, you're going to see things that you necessarily maybe don't like about that individual person, place, or thing. You're going to see certain things that come up. Oh, also, Virgo, that's interesting. I just picked up for you that what ends up happening, Virgo, is that when we have that checklist, right? As time goes on, and let's say that this person, place, or thing manages to conform to that checklist, new things are going to come up. And then you want to revise the checklist, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Let's say, then you're going to have subcategories, 1A, 1B, 1, and then that's when it just gets too specific. And when it comes to a relationship, Virgo, it's not systematic like that. There's nothing wrong with compromising within this situation, Virgo, but there is definitely something wrong with compromising yourself within a situation. But most importantly, we need to recognize when the other person is okay with or allows us to compromise ourselves within the situation. We need to recognize that. Now, in me saying that, if this person, place, or thing is maybe not so willing to conform to your checklist, or maybe challenges you on a couple things, we need to maybe look at that and say, maybe that's a good thing. Because one, it leaves an element of surprise. And also, that individual, person, place, or thing is not allowing you to compromise yourself within this situation or relationship due to operating from a place that is inorganic due to the checklist. I hope that makes sense. And I'm feeling like, going back to how I said about it being perception based, is that you may lose out on a good thing here, you know? And it necessarily doesn't look bad, Virgo. It doesn't at all. We haven't seen the bottom cards here, but it doesn't look bad at all. But you're up in your head a lot, and I feel like a lot of your boxes are not being checked. And it's really leading to maybe unrealistic expectations. Maybe setting the bar at 7 feet when the individual in question for you, person, place, or thing, can only jump 4 feet. That's unfair not only to that individual, that person, place, or thing, but also to yourself. Because we place that unrealistic expectation on something or a relationship. And it's almost like we set ourselves up for failure. Let's see here. Okay, the Lover's in reverse. Oh, maybe could be dealing, possibly, some of you be dealing with a Gemini, maybe, possibly. Interesting. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So Virgo, I mean, a decision needs to be made, I feel. Are we going to adjust? Are we going to compromise? Not ourselves, but are we going to compromise within the situation to obtain what we really want and what we really desire? Or are we just not going to be flexible? Are we not going to, interesting, are we going to operate from fear? Because having that checklist, Virgo, in a sense, subconsciously it promotes fear up to a certain point, or it exhibits fear. Wanting everything to match up perfectly fine to kind of avoid existential crisis, which is unavoidable just by nature. So we're trying to avoid something that is unavoidable. The classic example that I like to bring up, Virgo, is being upset because you have to breathe. It's like, why are we going to do that, you know? Why are we going to be upset having to breathe? That doesn't make any sense. It's something that is natural. It's something that must happen. That's the unavoidable. That's just an example of it. But don't get yourself caught up all in the details, Virgo, to the point where things must be a certain way, you know? Some things, yes, but not all things. Because then we then allow that other person to be compromised or to compromise themselves. And we allow that to happen, which isn't great when they allow that to happen to us. All right, Virgo, that's what I'm getting for you for October 2018. Interesting reading, Virgo, here. You'll be all right. Drop the checklist, Virgo. Some things, like I said, are very important, absolutely. Like respect, reciprocity, loyalty, love, absolutely, 100%. But not when we try and say, oh, this person must be this weight, they must be this height, they must do this every single Wednesday, they must wear a red shirt on every single Friday and buy me a bouquet of flowers on Saturday morning. Like, as examples, you understand what I'm saying, Virgo, you get it. Let's be a little bit more flexible, Virgo, because while we're trying to accomplish all of these things and check all these boxes, we set ourselves up for failure, because then when they don't happen, if they are out of reach regarding the other person, place, or thing from their perspective or from their reality, if it's out of reach, Virgo, we get riled up and we get pissed off when we get pushed out of shape when it is out of reach regarding the other person, when it's out of their reach. Why are we going to get upset at that? And then we end up affecting ourselves. Let's not compromise ourselves upon our own volition, Virgo. Remember, when they challenge you a little bit regarding your checklist, they're not allowing you to compromise yourself in the end as well by trying to obtain something that doesn't exist. All right, Virgo, stay strong. You got this. You'll be all right. Intuitiveperceptions.com if you'd like to book a reading to maybe see where some of these things stem from regarding the checklist, if this resonates with you here. And also, Virgo, check the description box for multiple links there as well. And also how to check the description box for the Amazon wish list that I put together for you guys to purchase and obtain a reading for a really good price. All right, Virgo, we'll see ya.